Then I was telling him, oh, hello. Future Gary, who's obsessively watching this, I'm sorry if I'm disappointing you in terms of how I look. We do get better in the future, just so you know. And also, go kiss your mom and the family. They're important. All right, back to you.
The one and only Gary Parker. So right now,
he just dodged the camera.
So right now I'm gonna be sort of doing a quick interview with the one and only Gary Parker. Community art started what, a year ago?
Yes,
a year ago. This guy started community art a year ago, and he's making money.
Well,
he's making dough.
I'm not making dough. I'm making money.
He's making bag.
It's not a business if he doesn't make money, right?
So tell me, how did it start?
I was sitting down in a library, overhearing a conversation, which I probably should have just focused on myself, but I just so happened to overhear it. And these two girls were talking about how they couldn't make any money, and I was like, really? They said I'll become a nurse instead of doing artwork. And I said, this is a problem that happened in Jamaica. Is it still happening in Canada? And so I basically took the only 20 bucks I had, did a giveaway. I put out a video. It reached 2,000 people in under 24 hours. And then the other one reached 10,000 people in under 24 hours.
That's influence.
And I kind of knew I had something there. So I focused and zeroed in. Then the rest is history. Finally zoned in on actually providing value to people and artists and business owners. Yeah.
You know what's interesting about what you're doing? The fact that you're not just you know how Gary Vee talks about about being an artist. Not being an artist, being entrepreneur, pushing that business lifestyle. Mm-hmm. You're pushing. You're not just pushing entrepreneurs. You're pushing artists.
Ah, interesting.
Which is a very interesting outlook, because for me, as an artist, with an entrepreneurial mind, I find that the struggle for a lot of artists, they don't have entrepreneurial mindsets. They only have an artist. Like my teacher said, if you're more of an artist than a businessman, you're not going to succeed in this industry, right? Because business comes before the art, right?
So I think what Ibrahim is making mention to is the fact that in community art, the compensation plan actually puts passive income in the hands of an artist. Also, we're in a bus. This is real entrepreneurial stuff. Entrepreneurs are not in fancy cars. But what Ibrahim is talking about is the fact that in community art, I am not an artist myself. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business guy. That's kind of what, how you guys practice art from you're like a child, or it's something that you love. I always loved business. And so I don't push my own artwork. I don't make any money unless you as an artist gets your work out there. And so you could call me the business of the art. And by doing that, as he was saying, is like I help that artist mindset, pushing them. Is basically I provide an avenue for them to be an artist, but at the same time have money coming in and not be a struggling artist. Yeah.
Amazing insight. This guy's doing big things. Now, I want you guys to pause and tell me how old this guy is. Look at him. Pause. Look at him. Pause at his face.
Okay.
Tell me how old this guy is. We'll reveal it in a minute.
Big things. Very interesting things. Said big things. I'm just trying to create a life that I don't have to run away from. If I should put it in a sentence.
So define that life.
Define that life?
Yeah.
That life is, in a selfish way I've been recognizing, is having what I want when I want it, and also being able to give freely when I feel the urge to. Like, I want to be able to give freely if I see someone on the street. I'm like, oh, I want to give them $100 bill. Like, all right, I want to do that. I want to be able to. My mom wants to canvas some of her famous work from Jamaica or something. Mm-hmm. I'll be able to. Oh yeah, I'll do this for you, mom.
Did you grow up in Jamaica?
Yes. So I'm an immigrant here. I would say that I'm born and raised Jamaican, but I came here still young but not old. So to answer the question, how old am I, which is why this even started, was I came here at 16, 17, I believe.
Oh, really? No, I would have thought you came like at 5 or something. Not even.
Not even. Which means that all the struggle that comes from being born in Jamaica, I've experienced for myself, and I truly recognize how amazing it is to be in Canada. And a funny thing happened when I came here. I'd already graduated high school, and so that already got me thinking like, whoa, what's gonna happen? I recognized that high school didn't really prepare me for life. And so when I went back to high school here, it threw me in the mindset of that I should actually focus here and create a life that can be lived outside of high school. And so I think if there's anything, that was my key advantage when I came to Canada, was the fact that I wasn't thrown into university, but I had a chance to relive high school and actually make a conscious decision while I was there.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Does that make sense?
To answer the question, I'm 19 years old on September the 1st, 2017.
You just turned 19?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
19 years old.
Okay,
At
no,
this
no,
date
I
of the
got
video.
it, I got it.
Yeah, so if he edits this late, it's actually September the 1st, 2017.
Yeah, on September 1st. There's not gonna be any edits. I don't edit. I edit sort of, but you know, I'm trying to get something done out of here. But this man's doing big things. You know how we met? How did we meet again?
Yes, so I'll tell you how I met him. While I was in Montreal, he doesn't know this, but while I was in Montreal,
What?
while I was in Montreal, my first year in university, I had started looking at influencers and who can I partner up with in photography to kind of increase the value of my company. And of course I came across these profiles like Van City and Van City Photographer and all these things, and before he rebranded, of course, I came across his profile and kind of wrote it out on one of my phones to like look into this. Then as I flew back down to Clayton, which we're coming into now, the bus section, yeah, as I flew back here, I kind of actually zoned in on these things that I've written down. And actually reached out to him on Instagram. I was like, yo, what you doing? You a hustler, you know Gary V. Kind of trying to find a way that I could see if we could swap value for value instead of money, because money was not a currency I had. And then we met up, we sat down and had a talk, and about 2 months later, a month later now, we're heading over to an ice cream shop, which I just negotiated a deal in, and we're going to do big things. And I just used his word of big things, although I said I'm just trying to create a life. But big things meaning that I have big things in store for this ice cream shop, because this is my shot in the ice cream shop and I'm going to fully utilize it.
Yeah, so we're gonna be going to the ice cream shop. We're gonna be providing some content. We're gonna be working on a few things there, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, you know this guy. He's 19. When I first met him, I thought he was older. You know why? Because he has a maturity. Like maturity. Look at this guy.
Stop 100.
Look at this guy. He's wearing.
I think he's talking about my jacket.
Nah.
I really do.
When I first met you, you didn't have that jacket.
He's like, oh,
You didn't have that jacket when I first met you.
good point.
But I don't know. Just get that. You get that vibe.
Bye.
Anyways, guys, check out Gary Parker. The Gary Parker. That's your Instagram, right? That's your handle.
You know what? For the record, guys,
How do we find you? Like, what's your biggest
Sure.
anchor or?
You can find me on Anchor. I was the first Gary Parker
leave
on
all
the
the links,
platform.
you know.
Yeah, I was the first Gary Parker on the Anchor platform. You can find me on anchor.fm/Gary Parker. Facebook /The Life of Gary. If you want to follow the company that I'm working on now, because video is funny, you'll see this in years or not years, depending on how well he is or how well I am. So right now you can find me on Facebook.com/The Life of Gary. That's my personal profile.
The Life of Gary.
The Life of Gary. Good thing you checked for the mic.
I don't even know if that sounds good on this.
And then if you want to find the business that I'm working on now, it's facebook.com/communityartca or or communityartca.com. Instagram, the Gary Parker.
Gary Parker.
The reason why it's the Gary Parker is because Gary Parker was taken, and I didn't like that, so whatever. Can't believe it. They took the Gary Parker. Like, they took Gary Parker. I follow Gary Parker every day.
Does he upload?
Yeah, he does. He does upload. And he's like some fancy videographer. And like,
Really?
Yeah, and he does like commercials for Lululemon.
What about Gary? What about Gary? Just Gary Parker.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But I'm almost sure it's taken as well.
Probably.
Yeah.
Gary Parker is a very
It's like a
very prestigious
English
name.
Next stop,
Oh, there's one of my clients.
64 Avenue.
All right. Anyways, guys, thanks to Gary for doing this.
Thank you.
He's gonna be around a lot more. Not even a lot more.
I'll be around. I'm a constant.
He's doing big things. He's doing big things. I'm telling you, check out his stuff. Check out his anchor. And yeah, we'll talk soon.
Actually,
and,
wait.
What?
I want to plug up the Anchor a bit. The Anchor is a place where I document my journey as an entrepreneur. So I don't know when you'll be seeing this. It's a month, or it's 2 months, or it's 3 months, or it's actually just today because you watch this thing and click the link. But as I'm building my company, I'm creating a real life documentation of what it's like to be a young entrepreneur, from disrespectful deals, from just the process of waking up in the night or in the mornings, and documenting that as a real thing. So if that's something you're interested in, listen to it. And if it's like months from now, you guys are going to be amazed at what's happening. Cool.
Yeah, I'll share maybe a few clips from his anchor. But definitely check him out. He's doing big things. And
Next stop,
yeah, you know,
Fraser Highway.
he's 19.
At 100.
He's got to support the kids, you know. All right, guys. Talk soon.
Talk soon. Oh, well, I won't talk soon.
Any last words you want to say to the public before you depart?
Last words. Interesting.
This is the one moment that you get with the Gary Parker. You know how like how many times I'm trying to meet with this guy?
My last words is don't lie to yourself. A lot of people think that they want to create this big thing or create this amazing business or whatever, and what they really want is the lifestyle of traveling or the cars. Don't lie to yourself, because if you want the cars, if you want the money, there's better ways to do it. You can be an employee, you can do, there's better ways to do what you want to do, but don't lie to yourself. If you want the money, go for the money. If you want to create change, go for the change, but don't lie to yourself. That's my last one.
Thanks again, Gary Parker. Peace.